Throw your shoe at us.
Come over the wall.
What the heck?
Oh, it's connecting. Instagram. There we go.
Look at that delayed.
Oh no. Internet is slow today.
Come on, internet gods.
Okay. So
good morning.
we're live.
Are we live?
We are. I think in all the right places. Like Garth Brooks song. Friends in all the low places.
Yeah. You'll have to quote Garth Brooks. Sorry, I can't help you there.
Blast from the past. It's like 30 years old. Good morning, Miss Bonnie on YouTube. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope your husband's doing well.
Yeah.
Missed you last weekend at Tula and EPP. But we'll be in St. Augustine for Tula and EPP in February for grand opening.
First.
So I would love to see 1st. You.
It would be awesome to see you. Good morning, Joyce.
Good morning, Joyce.
Do we see comments on the St. Augustine Cut Up and Sew Facebook page from here? It's okay, good.
We see all of them.
We got to get the St. Augustine Cut Up and Sew crew more connected.
That's right.
You know, we've got a lot of classes
to stitch them together
on the calendar. Yeah, well, stitch them on. It's cute. That works. But we've got a lot of classes on the calendar. And as people are coming in, we're talking about it and they're signing up, and that's great, but they're not seeing it at home. So, well, because like, in other words,
they're not used to
our email. Information. Right. So if you, and we're going to slow down here a minute and kind of greet everybody, but I'm on a roll. So
that's right. Go for it.
You can help us by telling your friends, hey, make sure you're getting, Cut Up and Sew's emails. Make sure you're receiving the text messages. And if you're not, maybe you were getting them from Brenda when it was Bees, but for some reason in the transition, you're not receiving them from me or from us. Let us know so that we can fix that. Because I mean, we do send out not like a harassingly amount of information, but it's a lot of information because we have a lot of stuff going on in the stores.
All the time. So we send an email every week, and we send a text now every week. And they're on different days, so you don't get bombarded on the same day.
Exactly. And it's not one of the text messages where you're going to keep getting it. It's just one to let you know, hey, we have a charity sewing event coming up.
Well, last week was the 2 cents a square inch for quilting.
For quilting. Right.
So look at everybody jumping in.
Good morning, friends. Tris, Janice, Melanie, Nancy, Louise. All right.
See anybody's
Marilyn. I've spent the past 2 days with a handful of you. And I get one more today.
That's right. You get one more today with Nina.
It's been fun.
Yeah. So welcome. This is Study Hall, 9 o'clock Saturday morning. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. I looked for my bell. I haven't worried that.
That's all right. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. That works. There's the bell. Class is in.
Class is in. So if you're new, welcome. And this is where we talk about events and classes and all sorts of fun things that wave to build community here in Cut Up and Sew on Post and St. Augustine.
That's right.
But you get the floor first because there's some things coming up that you...
Shot pop, I know. We put this here so I didn't forget to do it yet again. Actually, you know what? Let's start with this.
Okay.
When you come into Cut Up and Sew, whether it's Palm Coast or St. Augustine, and you pay with cash, we give you one of these little tickets, and you put your name and phone number on it. It goes into either the cash cow or the cash pig, and then we do a drawing for a gift card. In theory, at the beginning of every month.
We're a little late this month.
Yeah, there was some craziness. So we did the drawing for the Palm Coast cash pig. Gotta remember which animals are for which location.
Right. We don't have a chicken yet. We might have to throw a chicken.
And Chris, you were the winner, which is awesome. But we didn't do the cash pig for St. Augustine. So that's what I'm going to cash cow for St. Augustine. Cash animal.
Quilt Comedy Club.
Cash farm animal. I'm going to draw a ticket and see who gets some free money.
That's right. $25 gift card.
So, but don't forget when you come in and you pay with cash, and even if it's partial cash, maybe the thing's $20. Your tickets or your ticket.
He's excited because Nina's still here. He's been going for 3 days, so words are not coming easy for him.
Your order, your bill, whatever. You owe us $20, right? And you only have a $10 bill. Just pay with the 10 and then put the rest on the card. You'll still get a ticket.
Right.
But make sure you say the secret code word because then you'll get 2 tickets. And we usually announce the secret code word on the Monday morning that we do Quilt Talk at 9 a.m.
We do cut up and sew what's up on Monday mornings.
Just cut up and sew what's up, because Quilt Talk is not our thing anymore. Don't sue us. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a good day.
um,
But we also do that in the email, so you can find out the cash cow or cash pig in the email on Wednesdays when I send it out.
Yeah, and everybody is. In fact, Melanie said something yesterday. She goes, "Man, every one of the customers," because Melanie worked here yesterday in Palm Coast, which was great. It was awesome having you here. She goes, "Everybody says the code word here. We got to get the St. Augustine people to say the code words too. Get double your chances, you know."
Right.
So the secret code word for this week is bundle, or is bundle. Technically, today's the last day, and then on Monday we'll give you a new one.
Right.
All right. I know.
Just pull a winner.
That was a lot. I haven't even had that much coffee.
That's a
Actually,
problem.
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you do the drawing. There's all the tickets, so you know we're not cheating. The winner is
Shannon Lindy.
Shannon Linde, Linde. Yep. I don't know if the E is silent or not, but you put a smiley face, which is fantastic, and we can totally read your number. Congratulations. We will call you today at some point, but you are the St. Augustine cash cow winner. Oh, normally I'm all right with that. That's awesome. I don't think you've won before, so congratulations.
Well, you've only done it 3 months. Well, you don't know who won before, right?
Yeah, I don't. They were doing it beforehand. Yeah, so that's awesome. Congrats, Shannon.
Phew.
Okay, this should be easier to talk about because it's a shop hop, and you guys know what that is. No descriptions necessary, other than it is a pattern parade, and the patterns are in. And every shop that you go to, you get a unique shop pattern. And I just love that idea.
I love
versus
the idea.
A block. I think it's great. So pattern parade, passports are at all locations, all participating locations. And I like this because it's the local shop.
Right.
It's something you can absolutely do, possibly in a weekend, but at least in a week. And it's the 18th through the 25th. We are open, both locations, on Sunday from noon to 4, right? Yeah, noon to 4.
So you can do it all
hang
in
out
one
with
weekend.
Us. Well, technically because the Sunday. Yeah, that's right.
Totally.
If you do it. So Saturday to Saturday.
It starts next Saturday, a week from today.
That's right. And we're going to have games on the hour, every hour.
Refreshments.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah, it's a shop hop. So we're going to have some fun. And it's the first time we've done a shop hop and had 2 locations. So we're going to amp it up a little bit and make it a special one. I'm excited. So we do have passports left at both locations. Just
not a lot.
Not a lot. In fact, there's
less than 10
here. In St. Augustine, we have quite a few.
Okay,
we're still doing okay in St. Augustine. Okay. So if we sell out here, we'll send you to St. Augustine. Shh. I don't think that's in the rules, but the idea is if you haven't got a passport, you should, because there's a good chance that I don't think they're reprinting these. I think when they're gone, they're gone. So I'm excited. There's nothing else here. That's a jelly roll rug. I'm not going to talk about that.
No,
there's a shirt.
He's cut off.
All right, go for it.
All right, so let's just jump right in. So we're going to start in Palm Coast. We're going to talk about the events coming up in Palm Coast for January. January's still just getting started. As you know, right now we do have Nina here, and today is another full class. 3 full classes. Awesome. Lots of free motion happening here.
Yes. This
and thread play. How did fiber play go?
Fiber play was fun. It's always a little less structured than a class, which is fun. But everybody kind of bounced around, and certain people, Janice, I'll call you out, didn't like the stitch regulator, and I was like, "Do it again." No, I don't like it. Okay, but that's what I've kind of said. Like, everybody's going to find the machine that they like. They're going to either like the stitch regulator, they're not. But the whole point was, and we had some people who had never free motioned ever there. Awesome. So it was really cool to meet some new people, and then also just let people try and play. And some people picked it up immediately and were filling in the flower petals. Some were just doing the outline. It was great. So again, fiber play is always fun, just because it's all about trying something new, having fun, and then deciding whether you're going to incorporate that technique or whatever into future projects.
So what's next month? Do you guys talk about that?
We did. It's not confirmed. We are actually, I'm going to ask you to put out a post. I'm going to put out a post. Tony's going to put out a post. Asking people for suggestions and volunteers, because we would love to see some other people offer maybe a technique or something that you've been playing with that maybe isn't incorporated. We talked about Cindy, help me out. What's the jelly printing thing?
The jelly printing thing.
That's the official name. It's a jelly printing thing.
I have no idea.
She gave me a bunch of it, and I'm drawing a blank. But it's really anyway.
It's like a stamping thing.
Yes, but no.
Okay.
But also, I'm gonna mess this up too because I've never done it. Foiling.
Oh yeah.
Foiling. Maybe?
That'd be cool.
And so Cindy's checking her calendar, so that is it's in
Future,
talks.
yeah.
It's in the works.
Okay, cool.
But we're looking for suggestions and people that want to try new things,
Right.
or offer, I should say, because we would love.
Both.
It's a club, so there's not like one person doing the whole thing. We want people to come in. Karen did flower pounding. You did mosaics. Yeah, right. Cindy did Zentangle. So that's the whole idea, trying new things.
Right. Cool. Sorry, I kind of went off that I wanted to know.
This is the place to do it though, because really, I mean, that's what, study hall's about, is future classes. And so for that club in particular, we need some help. We want some participation.
Right. It's a team effort.
Yep,
Team effort.
Totally.
So the other thing I want to make sure we share today, January is in full swing. We also have our clubs back in session. So we have our Hump Day Hoopers. That is the 22nd. We have our Bag Lady Club on the 21st. We have our Serger Fan Club. This is all Palm Coast and on the 28th. So make sure you sign up for those clubs. Those are free right now. We're working on some new logistics and how to run them a little differently and add some new ones.
Right.
And then the other one I really want to talk about is a Baby Lock University. So how many of you just got a brand new Baby Lock? We say soprano and up or chorus and up? Chorus and up for Christmas or your birthday or something. If you've gotten a brand new Baby Lock over the last, say, 6 months, this is a great place to start. Irene is going to be teaching a series over the next couple months on how to learn your machine. So this first one is going to be just the basics, like how to use the bobbin, navigation, how to change your feet.
What are the settings? Because in some of these, I'll just use the Solaris, for example, there's a lot of setting pages that you've never even gone to, or you've gone to and you've been like, skip that one. I don't know what that is. So Irene really does start from the beginning of the machine and work your way all the way up into IQ design for those machines that have it. So what will happen is, if you have a sewing only machine, when it comes time for the embroidery, guess what? Your class is done.
Right.
Because then you've learned everything on that machine. And then, so that's how that works.
Correct. So she has 2 sessions of sewing. So the first one's in January, the second one's in Feb. And then we have 2 sessions on embroidery. And then we're going to do 2 sessions on IQ design. So as it goes along, people can probably, jump in wherever they want. So just make sure you sign up early. She only takes a certain number of people. And it does fill up.
I was getting ready to ask, is it full?
I haven't looked.
Okay. And you said something, and I agree. If you got a new machine, if it's been within 6 months-ish, that's okay. We've got spots open. So, and technically, well, okay, let me back up. So it doesn't have, maybe you have had the machine for longer than 6 months, but it's been sitting in the corner because life happens or whatever. If you need literally a beginner, if you need to start over, this is also that class for you. It doesn't have to be a new machine, is all I'm saying, but it is the basics. It starts from the beginning and then goes into the advanced stuff. So just make sure that if you only want the advanced stuff, don't sign up for day one.
Correct.
Because you will be bored. Now, technically, you will learn something because every single time you take a class with a different educator, you're going to learn something with Irene, right? But she's not going to jump ahead, because that's not fair to everybody who needs that day one.
Right. These are focused classes.
Yeah.
So sewing's first, and then we'll do embroidery, and then we'll do IQ design.
Yeah. Perfect.
So sign up for that.
It used to be called Solaris Club, and then Irene and Tony, I guess, chatted and said we should open that up to more than just the Solaris, because if it's a baby lock, a lot of the functions are the same across the board. So hence if you're familiar with the Bernina Mastery class, it's that sort of concept. Right. So the Baby Lock University is a very fitting name. I love it.
Yeah, so did we. That's why I went with it.
Yeah, so smart.
Well, we try. We
Thanks, Sam. I agree.
Classes are so worth it. And then something else I want to talk about for January here in Palm Coast. Well, we got a couple more things I want to talk about. We do have the Jelly Roll rug. It is full, but we can do it by Zoom, so you can sign up for that by Zoom.
I'll still show it to you. It's pretty. Tony made that one.
And then we have the flat lock T-shirt, which is actually almost full. I'm very excited about this. So we talked about this last week. It's using a serger to put T-shirts together. Now you're only going to make a sample top. Carrie is providing all the T-shirts, so you don't even have to do that. But
which she drops some off here, by the way. So if you're signed up, I believe you kind of know, or you can give us some instructions. They come to pick out the shirts themselves, right?
Do they have prep work?
We'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
All I know is that there's a bag of T-shirts for this class that Carrie dropped off for us.
Okay.
To give to people.
I don't know. I assume she was going through the cutting process, but maybe not. I will find out.
We'll find out. But if you are signed up for that class, expect some information coming your way.
Yep. We always email. So that's the other thing I got to reiterate. If you have signed up for any class, the teachers do email before class, a couple days, a day, a week. If you're not getting emails from your teachers for classes that you signed up for, reach out and check your spam, because that's the best way for them to communicate all at once versus calling 10 people for class. So
yeah, check the spam, and if just some super basic email education here. Once you find it in your spam, go up to the top and click the button that says report. Or I think it's all different, but make sure you click it, like move to inbox, or it's not spam, looks safe, whatever it is. Make sure you tell your computer that emails from Cut Up and Sew are safe. That way you don't have to keep checking your spam folder. And then it should,
once you do it once,
it should automatically put it into the inbox.
Correct.
Becky, that is not for the flare. The flare is a little bit different than those machines, so that wouldn't be fair to you or them, because it would be completely different.
She can't do the embroidery part?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll talk to Irene and Becky. I know how to get a hold of you. So if there is if one of the classes in that university will work with the flare, we'll reach out to you.
Correct.
I don't think so, though. I'll be honest with you. It's it's not a full screen touch screen. So the settings and the navigation are different. And so, and no offense, but she would have to take a lot of time with just you, because it would be a completely different type of education.
We could have a flare class, though. We have a lot of new owners for flares. We'll think about that. I'll write that down, Becky.
Well, and honestly, Becky, the thing that I'd want to know is, what is it you want to learn? Because you've had your flare for a while, and so what is it? What's the questions? What is it you'd like to learn? Most people in your situation, because I've seen you, I know you're sewing stuff.
She embroiders
all the time. What is it you want to learn? And most of the time, that is a project class, so that you can learn that project in the hoop on your machine.
And she's also in the hump day hooper, so
yeah.
There's a lot of information there too.
What's up, Benny?
All right. So one more thing for January in Palm Coast is our Sewing for Charity party on the 25th. Please sign up. We're doing Project Linus. I sent an email out last week regarding what she's looking for. We're looking for strip sets. If you didn't get that email, go to our website. There's a purple box that pops up. Put your email in, and we'll get you the information. But
it's a little different than our past couple of Project Linuses, because she had been making kits, and then we did panels. So we are going back to, I think the first thing that we did when we started 3 years ago, and it's strips. So we are asking that, yes, people always ask, do you need fabric? The answer is yes. But pre-cut, so strips. So if you've got fabric and you'd like to donate that fabric to Project Linus and you're coming to sew, just cut it at home and bring the strips with you and be ready to sew.
Yep. Instagram. All right, so that is January in Palm Coast. The only thing I'm going to talk about in February, I don't want to go too far because I want to go to St. Augustine. Classes and events. February, the Tula Pink and the EPP Club will be in St. Augustine.
Yep.
Palm Coast will be closed on February 1st.
February 1st, we're closing this shop so that everybody can go and hang out for the grand opening.
Very excited about that.
Very exciting.
Well,
we don't close any store. Very rarely do we close for the entire day, but this is special.
It's
a special one, and we want everybody who's here in Palm Coast to be able to be there with us in St. Augustine. And those that came to the soft opening already know the parking's a little wild, so come with, do some Zen, do some meditation that morning. Be prepared to Carpool would be amazing, but be prepared to just adapt. And if you park at the Publix shopping center, which is very close, it's an easy walk. Just Throwing that out there.
Pray
We
for
don't
no-
have the shopping center luxury of parking here, but there's a lot of parking. Don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
but it filled up real quick last time. So
Maybe we should carpool.
we probably should carpool. And we will park our cars somewhere else to give people. But anyway, we'll figure all that out. But it's going to be fun. I'm excited.
And the other thing for February, don't forget AQS is the 20th through the 22nd. We will be open, you said. Both locations will be open and we'll be at the show. So
Heck yeah, because it's Daytona. And so what happens every single time that we're in Daytona is somebody goes, oh, you sold out of the thing, or oh, do you have more of this in the shop? Yes, we do. And then they drive and they get it because it's so close.
right.
So we're learning.
That's right. It's only taken us 3 years, but we're learning.
Video the grand opening. Oh, we'll have tons of video. Absolutely, Nancy.
Mhm.
Great idea, though.
Totally. All right. Let's go to Palm Coast. Let's go to St. Augustine and see what's happening up there.
A lot.
A lot's happening up there. Oh, Nancy did her class yesterday. I have to ask her how it went.
She said it was fantastic. We saw pictures. It was great.
Oh,
She
that's
said
awesome.
she said that the student did so good. She goes, she took a picture and shared. She goes, but we can't put it on social media. Not everybody likes their picture on
She could have done
on the
backside.
interweb. Oh, we can crop it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll honor that absolutely. But
Yeah.
be prepared to have your picture taken if you hang out at
anything.
Cut Up and Sew at all. Well, really anywhere in the world.
Yeah. So the other thing that's going on, we have the simple, elegant tee. Where's our model for this?
Oh, model. Oh, you were right there.
I just happened to be right there.
Come on over. Got our live model.
Look, you guys are matching.
This is day one we were matching, and today too.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Same wavelength.
Yes.
There we go. We can see
So-
ourselves. Awesome. You wear these all the time. I don't know if it's just for when you teach.
It's just when I teach
Yeah.
or, when I go out to dinner or something, I like them. I lengthen them.
Mhm.
They're comfortable.
Yeah.
This is rayon,
the
so it
fabric.
doesn't
Mhm.
stretch. And it's just a matter of finding
is
a
rayon, too.
rayon or a cotton or a linen. Yesterday,
Yeah.
mine was linen.
Oh,
So you've
okay.
got some cotton linen blends in
Yeah,
here
yeah,
that
yeah.
you want to wash that first before you cut it.
Yeah.
Same.
Mhm.
But I have personal reasons because I like that I can do the crew neck, I can bend over,
Yes.
Well,
girls,
'cause you're in a
girls,
class,
boys
yeah,
in my
yeah,
classes, I'm not worried about anything.
You're a pro.
But Louise is teaching this one.
Yes, but it's lots of fun. It's super easy. This is how I describe this pattern. It's all cut in one piece. All of this is one piece. There's no shoulder seam. It's all one piece. Then you cut it. You cut the hole. You finish this with a piece of bias that's part of the fabric.
Yeah.
Then you have these two seams. That's it.
So simple.
And
Hence the
then
name.
3 little hems. And I did mine on a rolled edge. I have another one, a hot pink one that I did that's just turned under an inch, and then the raw edge is turned down in there, so it's turned under a half inch. So
Perfect.
inch and a half inch. So, there's a lot of different ways to do it. And you can have fun with it. You can add some decorative stitching up here and here.
Yeah,
You can
you've
have
got
fun
some
with it.
sleeve options, and
Yep.
the name is super fitting.
Now,
Mhm.
let me
Simple,
give you
elegant.
a warning. This V-neck, if you like a V-neck, only cut it, split the difference on the pattern between the V-neck and the crew neck, and you'll get a respectable V.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise,
Respectable V.
it's kind of
respectable V.
plunging. It is. It's plunging,
We're all
But-
about respectful
but it's
here.
doable. It's just
Cool.
split the difference, and it's a great pattern.
Nice.
Yes. She's making me undress here.
Dun, dun,
We have a
dun.
live model.
Dun.
Dum, 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 dum.
Let's make it look pretty.
You can't make that not look pretty. Look at that shoe.
It's the laces.
And the shoe and the
and
laces.
the fabrics. This is the quilted sneaker. I am teaching this class in March on a Friday. And I've called it
awesome.
sneaker building workshop is what I'm calling it. So isn't that not the coolest thing?
It is the coolest thing.
It's got good support too.
It's-
Are they comfy?
They're
You've
very
been wearing
comfortable.
them. I know you were testing them out today, so
I tested them out the other day. Now I put different soles in here
Oh, that makes sense.
out of very comfortable sneakers that are just about worn out. So that does make it a lot more.
Is that the high top?
This is the high top.
Oh,
Good. It's not that high.
It's not that
no,
high.
I like
Cool.
And
that.
my shoelaces aren't long enough to hit that last hole. So I didn't count the holes when I ordered the shoelaces. So,
That's very fun.
but these will wear out. They're just glitter.
So the reason we're showing you this is because the class is on
March 7th.
March 7th, which I know that's a little far out, and we're going to keep talking about it.
You have to order these soles now.
You're right.
Sure. Well, it's going to fill up.
It
The class
takes
is
a
gonna
while
fill
to
up,
get
too.
these soles into your mailbox.
Thank you for letting us know.
So you got to
That's why I
find
put it
it
up.
and
far out.
and order them now.
So sign up for the class now, because what we'll have to do is we'll have to have a deadline,
What?
unless it's already. But anyway.
So you are responsible for your
That's what I
your soles because
Oh,
we can't
right.
carry everybody's size. Thanks, Nina, so much.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the class description, it has all the links for the different places to buy soles from, depending on your size and color, and shoelaces, and
Thank you, Nina.
we just
The
can't
live model.
we can't order all that stuff. So
That actually is a really good point, because that would be so hard to coordinate that. So, okay. So, but if you're, I'm hoping you're all going to take the class, but if you're signing up for it, I think the biggest takeaway is order it
today,
now. Yeah,
Today.
yeah.
today. So
I made 5 of these, and I'm assuming you're talking about the shirt.
oh yeah, the shirt, yeah. So that's back to St. Augustine classes.
Yeah. Well, Nina has, well, obviously some of you are actually probably on the way here, but she, today's the last day, and so she's got to get ready over there. And today's Chop It Like It's Hot. It's gonna be fun.
Can't wait.
And we're gonna have Nina come back. We're not gonna give any announcement of dates or anything yet.
Okay, some exciting
But
things.
people have been asking about a thread lecture, so there's even some virtual classes in the works and a talk, because she doesn't live in Palm Coast yet.
Yes, I don't think she'll ever live on.
I know, but I'm gonna keep saying it.
Okay, we can hope for it.
Yeah.
So some other things to keep in mind. Don't forget, if you're a Bernina owner and you haven't taken those mastery classes, take them. They're free for you. It's worth the investment for your machine. And we've got embroidery, we've got serger, we've got just regular mastery classes.
And
So-
Melanie is incredible. She knows these machines. So I'm telling you, if you either just got it or you're feeling frustrated, do yourself a favor. Take this class with her.
I agree.
I mean, it's eye-opening, and it'll also just allow you to go home and just play and
I
just
love the
enjoy your
mastery
machines.
classes. You get a workbook, you could download and print it out, and you follow along in a workbook, so you have your notes with you. It's a great class.
It's awesome, and she's
Great
been doing this a long
expectation.
time, so she knows it's done really, really well.
Other thing, don't forget about our sewing studio in St. Augustine every Monday, just like here in Palm Coast. Palm Coast is full for the next 4 weeks. So it's so important to sign up. Can't stress that enough. Classes fill up in Palm Coast, and we're getting there in St. Augustine. Like the collage class today is pretty full. I think she's like one short of full. So sign up
That's
early,
awesome.
early. So important to keep that in mind.
I know there's a couple people going this Monday because they're kind of traveling together, and so they were here with us this Monday in Palm Coast, and they're going to be in St. Augustine on Monday coming up. They would love to have some friends with them.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
cool. So
Go
there we
make a new
go.
friend.
We're starting it up, building
Yeah.
the community. That's what we want.
That's the idea.
The other thing going on, so we did have scheduled the Bloom and Grow Stitch Along. We're going to postpone that for right now and look later into the year. I think we didn't get enough time to promote it properly. But Christy is in St. Augustine at the end of the month on the 23rd. She's going to the Peacekeeper. And then on the 30th, she's going to do the Clam Up Bag. These are both by Annie patterns. We call this by Annie U. And it's the great way to kind of introduce yourself to by Annie patterns. They can be overwhelming. There's a lot of words on those pages, and then there's a lot of pages.
Yep.
So this is the best way to learn and feel comfortable and confident when you get done with these classes. You're going to be working with soft and stable. You can be working with mesh, zippers. I think you're actually, I don't think in these two classes, but there's elastic ribbon to be working with as well. So these are great classes to kind of get familiar and get into the Bianni and bag making process.
Yeah, and talk about good educators. People get so overwhelmed, like you said, when they see Bianni. Take a class with Christy. It will make sense.
It'd be like,
She knows this stuff so well, and she's so patient, and she can adjust to your skill set, and your pace is a big one, because some people are really fast, some people are not. So
Thank you.
hey,
Thank you for the kudos.
and then one more thing, if you sign, so she has 3 Bianni
You
university
can stand
class.
there.
Yeah, come over. If you sign up for at least 2 of them, we're giving you a $10 coupon or gift certificate to come back. Yep.
bribery, y'all.
Yes,
It works.
It works.
But honestly, we're trying to encourage you to take all of them. so that you get that full university, that full skill set. Because
Right.
then you can go and pick up pretty much any pattern and have way more confidence and be able to really play.
And Christy has classes coming up all through the spring. So, and they're bag classes. So this is where you want to start to take those. Exactly. That's
Awesome.
Right.
And so that's the endish of February. No, January. Is it this month?
January.
I'm sorry.
January. We're still in January.
January and February and March.
It's but
classes.
okay, so it's all of them.
Just
So
look ahead.
go to cutupandsew.com. Make sure you're clicking on there's 2 calendars. So just make sure that you are selecting the right one. And also, if you're looking on your phone, just keep an eye out for the PC and the SA.
Right.
I'm pretty sure we have them on every class.
Mhm.
Every once in a while, because we're humans, we may slip. So just make sure you're looking and reading. Like I don't screw up. Come on. But but that's what that's for. It's to try to make it easy for you guys, because there is a lot of classes. I mean, on these calendars,
Especially now we have 2 stores.
I know it's a lot. So
A lot of classes.
I saw a couple things. What were they? Let's see. Brenda says she learned something from Melanie. Right. And you're with her all the time. So that says a lot. So take that mastery class. What else did I just see? Will there be kits for the by Annie classes? We don't do kits for those, mainly because we want you to pick out the fabric. We want your bag to be you.
Well, and the biennial classes, you only need like a fat quarter. I think 2 for the clam.
Well, there's that too.
So using your stash is the way to do it. Just go into the stash, pull it out. Now you will have to buy. We can't provide zippers because we don't know what fabric you are. So
Yeah.
we do provide pattern though. Every class we include a pattern.
I'm gonna unlock the store quick.
Okay. We're unlocking the doors because people are coming in for Venus. So, but yeah, hopefully that answered your question. Brenda, just bring your stuff. You have lots of fat quarters, I'm very sure.
Yeah, and Brenda, now that you just have so much time to come in and hang out and no responsibility, all you gotta do is play. Come and hang out with us. That would be awesome to have you in a class.
Yep, it'd be fun. Phew! I think I hit everything.
It was a lot, so I'm assuming you did as well.
Yep.
I'm so excited for the classes taking off in St. Augustine.
And they are.
It's done so well here, and so we're trying to just replicate that. So I'm so thrilled that today's collage quilt class is full. That's huge because I love collage quilting, but just the fact that any class is full, that means that you guys do want classes, and we're trying to listen to you and put classes out that you've either asked for or that you haven't seen in St. Augustine for a while. So keep the suggestions coming, but just really go to the calendar and look ahead, because Toni's prepared, and so she's putting stuff out for months ahead of time.
I
So
lock those dates in fast. So if you're a teacher and you want to teach, you need to get there fast.
That too. Good morning. Josh, I love your cap. Love to get one for the hubster. Marcia, thank you, first of all. You're going to have to go to China for this one. I got this when we were visiting. I think this was in Beijing, maybe. I don't remember. But I will look around on the internet and see if I can't find a good spot for it. But I loved this one. I fell in love with it.
Okay.
I'm looking for a good pattern, actually.
I thought you had one. I thought you found one.
I found one, but I did.
Just,
I probably need
he
to
doesn't
take.
want to sew it. That's
I probably need to take Christy's class and be like, "How does this work?" I don't do garments.
Hats. You need to do a hat though.
I know. I don't like pinning things. So garments and pins kind of go hand in hand.
Wonder clips.
Wonder clips. If I can use wonder clips, I'm in.
I would use wonder clips.
Good morning. All right. Well, everybody's showing up or chopping
All right.
like it's hot. So we got to wrap this up.
Any other questions? Any classes we're missing? Let us know.
Don't forget, get your passports at both locations before they're
1
gone.
week. 1 week.
Congratulations, Shannon, for the cash cow winning. February 1st is the official grand opening of the St. Augustine Cut Up and Sew. The Palm Coast store will be closed. Just doing a little recap.
I see that. You're doing a great job. And lots of classes.
Lots of classes. I'm allergic to work.
It's just working hard.
Yeah, that's all I got. I think honestly, keep communicating with us. And so St. Augustine folks, if you're not getting our emails, please let us know, because we really do want to make sure you're not missing out on all the fun.
Right. Or
And
text.
It's a lot of fun. Or
So
text.
Our numbers rolling down the bottom there.
Right there. And if you have questions, or if you feel like I can't figure this out, I don't know why I'm not getting all the information, just come in and we'll sit with you. Bring your phone, bring your laptop if you want to, and we'll just make sure that you're all set. I mean, it's super easy, but I get it. We want to make sure that we're here for you.
All right. Class is dismissed. You all have a great weekend. She wants a hat class now.
The hat class. Let's do it. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have an awesome weekend. I don't think we can do it.